In the previous video, I showed you how to stylize these tags. Now, I also promised that I'll show you that extra little touch that I added to it. For these, what I did was actually I used a paint node. The result looks a little bit more like cartoonish, right? So the highlight is a little bit on that style too. In this case, I'm not sure exactly how it will work, but we'll experiment. So the first thing we're gonna need for this is a paint node, and it's just gonna be added like that. The way that this works is that you have the brush controls right here, and you wanna adjust the size so that it fits a little bit around the area of your text. But the important thing here is that you want it to be pretty soft. So you have to play around with the softness until you find something that you like. If you zoom in, you can see how soft it is by just increasing the value, making a stroke there, and then press Ctrl C to just get rid of it until you find something that you like. Now, before you actually draw it, what you want to do is make sure that you go to the stroke duration, go to the frame 0, and then if you want to be safe, just do 120 times 2. That way, if you leave the text for longer than 5 seconds, so up to 10 seconds, the same drawing is going to show up. Otherwise, you're going to have to basically redo it because you cannot really adjust the amount of time that it stays there, or you have to do a workaround with a time stretcher node. So that is basically how this whole thing works. And then what you want to do is simply draw like this, and then find exactly the areas that you would want to do it, and maybe not overdo it too much, and also take into account the position where you're doing it from, because if you do it from this side and all, you want to do the same side for all of the text, because then if you come to this T right here and do it on this side, it will end up looking a little bit weird. If you're going for a really clean style, you want to use these polygons here, the polyline stroke, and then draw around the area like these, and then just press the select button right here and you will see it. And then to draw another one, you select the polygon stroke again here, or the click append, and then you go like that. It's really up to you which style you want to go for. Now, one thing that will help you when you're drawing these is that if you press B, you can see your individual strokes right here. That way you can exactly see sort of the background where you were painting on, and then adjust things accordingly. Now, what happens when after you've done, you find out that there's one that you don't quite like and you want to get rid of it? Let me show you what you can do. Here on the modifier section, if you go to your multi-stroke, you will know which one it is. If when you turn it off, everything disappears, and you will go to the delete right here, the eraser. Now, if you had the selection here, make sure to go to the brush or the stroke tool right here, and then go over these, and then you will just get rid of your painting that you didn't like. A little bit ago, I shared another style of motion graphics or typography animation that a lot of you guys seem to have liked, and that you wanted to see a tutorial on that. Make sure you come back to the channel, because that will be coming out really soon, and I will be linking that to this video once that one is uploaded.